Hi there. Right, this is going to be a video showing you the Catherine Tate tour show programme and a review of the show with spoilers, telling you what's going on in the show a couple of times. So if you are due to go see the show, or you don't want to know what's in the show type of thing, then I will be saying. So, obviously this is the front cover. The Catherine Tate show. Nan exclusively interviewed by Catherine Tate, official tour programme. So, if I can open the page, let me open it up. Picture of Catherine Tate in a dressing room mirror, and saying, "Welcome to tonight's show." Picture of the two of them there. Then basically, obviously it follows an interview with Catherine Tate and Nan, where Catherine Tate is asking Nan questions, and how things are going. Sorry about the light in here. So there's just some images in the tour programme, obviously. Push that door to a bit. So obviously there is Catherine Tate as Nan. And still the conversation on goes. Then a little talk between Catherine Tate and her co-star in the live show, Brett Goldstein. Also another nice picture there of Catherine. And so all this light that on the book isn't there, obviously it's the light shining on it. Apologies if you can hear bang in the background, it is actually bonfire night, and obviously everyone's got fireworks going on all around us. So this is a conversation basically between Brett Goldstein and Catherine Tate about the show, about them working together before. Catherine again. Very much, obviously, with it being a Catherine Tate show, you'd imagine there'd be plenty of pictures of Catherine in here, and there is. Carrying on the conversation. Then we get to Nikki Wardley, who is also in the show. Picture there, if the camera will focus. And Nikki Wardley, who obviously is also in the TV show, playing opposite Catherine as a nurse, and obviously various other characters with Matthew Horn, obviously. A little conversation as with Brett there, and the same with Matthew Horn there. And a little bit there about Matthew Horn talking to Brett Goldstein about working with Catherine. And then Catherine Tate talks to her mate and co-writer about working together. And then Sean Foley, the director, gets grabbed by Brett Goldstein in the rehearsal studio and asked a few probing questions. And then tour credits, and who Catherine Tate would like to thank. And then a little message on the back of the programme. There we are. So we thoroughly loved the show. We were in the circle at Sheffield City Hall, and we had a great view of the stage and everything, a great view of the set. Very upbeat show, and it still felt very relevant and fresh, today, even though it's not been obviously on our screens for, apart from the Nan specials, the actual series, for quite a few years. But, it all went well together, all worked well, everything was fluid, there was sort of no big interruptions or errors. Catherine Tate fluffed the lines a couple of times, whether that was on purpose I'm not entirely sure, or whether it was just, forgetfulness, I don't know. But anyway, but obviously Matt played the part of in the TV series. There was another man, I can't think of his name, but another actor played those parts, but he wasn't in the live show, so Matt played the parts that the other male actors would have played. One of the audience participation parts was where Catherine Tate with her mother character and her son, her gay son John, the Irish mother, comes on and says, "Have you heard about our John? He's a gay man now." And then in the audience they're asked who would like to go up on stage and be John's boyfriend and kiss John, you know, further on. So someone obviously comes out of the audience. On the night we went, there was a man called Den. He got up on stage, and then when they did actually kiss, they actually fell to the stage and rolled about, you know, cavorting about supposedly, and then confetti cannons went off and various things, and I can't think what music it was played, but something obviously very camp was played. Huge celebration, you know, and then the scene ended, you know. But yeah, we really did enjoy it. At the end, there was a thing where I read in one of the reviews afterwards. Obviously, I didn't read any reviews before going to the show, but I read it afterwards, saying that there was a thing where Catherine Tate came on at the end, you know, once everything had calmed down, as herself, and you know, was talking about that there's a group of people in society. Not everyone sort of gets the breaks they deserve. People get left behind, you know, such like this, and we're all really sort of, you know, thinking about how things, you know, thinking who could she be on about, could she on about, you know, refugees, stuff like that. Anyway, and it was ginger people, and she said, you know, stand up for gingers, and she got the audience standing up, and everyone you know, not chanting, should I say, but you know, everyone sort of you know, in the mood, you know, and then a few ginger people, you know, she was asking anybody who's ginger to stand up now and feel, you know, loved, and that you can do what you want and various stuff. But we didn't stay after the show, unfortunately, because we had to get back, but I've seen obviously a few people did stay back and had pictures taken with them, which would have been great. This programme was £6, I think, and the tickets are in the other room, but I meant to show those, but we have got the tickets. It was £35 each we paid, and I think we got the tickets pretty much the day that they were released, you know, the original, you know, when they were first put on sale. So yeah, we really enjoyed it, and you know, we'd recommend it to anyone who loved the Catherine Tate show on television, anyone who loves Nan. Nan, at one point, one of the main things running through it was Nick Grimshaw was supposedly on Radio 1 and he'd done a competition to win tickets to the Catherine Tate show, and as it happened, Nan won them. And obviously he was spoke on the phone. Obviously there's like a video playing while the set changes and costume changes, a video plays above the stage, and that plays out this thing where Nick Grimshaw and his co-host were supposedly talking to Nan, ringing her up and saying you've got tickets to whatever, and she said, "Oh no, not that load of shit," you know, and all this obviously being taken off air, etc. But anyway, eventually she does come to think, says, "Oh, I'm here now," and the stall doors opened and she came wandering into the auditorium, much to the delight of the crowd, and eventually got on stage, and it was just great, you know, the whole atmosphere in there. Everybody was there, obviously everybody loved the show, so you know, nobody's gonna go there thinking, what am I gonna see? Because everyone loved it, you know, everyone knew what the whole thing was about, so there was nobody there thinking, oh, you know, what can I expect, because you knew what I was going to expect. All in all, a great night, great venue as well. We hadn't actually been to Sheffield City Hall before, but yeah, we love the show and we love the night, and obviously we love Catherine Tate. So if it does ever come out on DVD, I know it's only very early doors at the minute, it's only done a few dates now, but if it does come out on DVD, we'll definitely get in the show. Just to add another quick little bit on the end of this video, obviously I know it's with a different camera and probably sounds different, but I just want to say also another part of the show, well, in the show, sorry, Billy Connolly makes an appearance in one of the videos, in a part in the sketch with Nan, and I think, I can't think of his name now, the Simon Pegg, and the other one, oh, Nick Frost, is it, I think, the other actor, and I think it's him also in the same video, but I'm not entirely sure, because I thought it was, but then I said to who I went with, oh, that was Nick Frost. I says, oh, are you sure? I don't think it was. But anyway, you'll soon see if indeed you do see it or have seen it. But yeah, Billy Connolly was in it as well. But yeah, everyone played, you know, well in the show. It was a great show. I'm just trying to think other parts. Oh, also, the show has sort of local references, which I imagine, obviously, wherever it goes, it will they'll put in different references. Because I can't think what the particular sketch was or what the, you know, what was being said. But obviously, this was in Sheffield, and obviously places near it, Doncaster, Rotherham, you know, various places in Yorkshire anyway. And I can't think what was said, but they said something that says, oh, they don't do that in Rotherham, you know, so that got a cheer, or you know, a cheer from the audience, obviously, a local connection. Also, there's a part in it where, when Catherine is playing Lauren, the teenager, she's got like it's supposedly a circus performer's board. You know where they throw the knives and they go into the board. She thinks of him of breaking up with her, I think, if I remember rightly. Anyway, he stands against this board and she throws the knives. And he says, "Watch out, mate, they're steel." Something like that. And she says, "They're not just steel, they're Sheffield steel." And obviously that gets a huge huge roar and round of applause. So, it really is a great show, and obviously to put those references in is another great little addition. So, if you've seen it, or if you're going to see it, and you don't mind watching this video, then you're going to absolutely love it. So I just wanted to put that little bit in there because I remembered. That was it. But, yeah, it really is a good show, and it all works well, all very smooth. Makes for a very great night out.